Welcome back to Everything Moto, where we give you guys a little update of what's happened in the moto scene in the past week or so. And we have quite a few things to talk about, so let's just jump right into it. Make sure you guys hit that like and sub button first. So we got some breaking news. Chase Sexton is out for Hangtown and possibly the foreseeable future. He made a statement over on Instagram that he is very sore and beat up, but nothing is broken, which is a positive. However, he's going to be waiting until he's 100% before returning. So I hope Chase has a speedy recovery and he can come back very, very soon. There's a lot of rumors going around Sexton right now. There's a rumor that he might miss the entire outdoor season, get ready for the SMX playoffs. There's a rumor that he might be back for Redbud. There's a rumor that he might sever ties with KTM and go to Kawasaki. Honestly, I have no idea what to think at this point. Once we know more information, I will definitely let you guys know. But in the comment section, let me know what you guys think he should do. Should he come back during the middle of the season? Should he wait and just come back for the playoffs? Should he cut ties with KTM? Let me know. Now, a couple rider updates that I have is, according to Steve Mathis, aka Pulp, it sounds like Styles Robertson will be out until at least High Point. That is in a few weeks' time. And I just honestly feel bad for Styles at this point. I feel the last 3-4 years he's just been constantly injured, and it just really sucks. He's very fast. He's very talented on the motorcycle. I wish that he could just have a healthy season. But yeah, rest up, Styles. I hope you're back by High Point. But yeah, Styles Robertson will be out for a while. And then one guy that is coming back from injury, not at Hangtown, I should rephrase that. One guy that has just started to ride is Pierce Brown. He got on the bike this past week. He just said dusting off the boots today. This was a post from, I believe, on Wednesday. So it's very cool to see him already back on the bike. I'm not quite sure when he's going to be back to racing. I posted on my Instagram story like Millville, like hopefully he would respond. I didn't get nothing. So I have no idea when he's coming back. I just know he's riding. I would expect 3 to 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks, he'll be back. So maybe right around that Millville time. But yeah, Pierce Brown back on the bike. That's awesome. Since it is Hangtown this weekend, I wanted to give you guys a little update of what the schedule is like. I realized I didn't do that in last week's video for like Paula. I kind of want to do that going forward since I kind of already do it for MXGP. So with that being said, we got Hangtown this weekend. The actual races will happen at 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, so make sure you guys stay tuned. But on Friday, they're actually going to have a combine for the amateur stuff as well as the WMX. So that is happening all day on Friday, which is pretty freaking sick. I mentioned this in last week's video. We should have a moto combine every single weekend. I think that would be sick. I also believe that the women's definitely need the full series, like every single round. I don't know logistically if that's feasible, but I think they should honestly do it. I want to give a big shout out to all the female riders from last week at Paula. Can we get a broadcast of this? Like, they don't even live stream it on Fridays. I would honestly watch this. I don't know about you guys, but I would definitely watch it. So maybe can we get this going for like the races coming up? Hopefully. But shout out to Michaela Nielsen. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She went 2-1 for the win. Lachlan Turner went 1-3 for second. And then Jordan Jarvis got third with the 4-2. All these ladies are freaking amazing at what they do. One thing to note, though, is I'm kind of interested. It's only 15 minutes for the women's. Like, I think it deserves 20, maybe 25. The amateur stuff for the Moto Combine's 25 minutes plus 2. Can we get a 20-minute plus 2? Maybe they don't want that. Maybe they only want 15 minutes. But I feel like they deserve more than just 15 minutes. That's just me. That's just me personally. Going back to the points, Michaela will have the points lead going into round number 2 with 47, Lachlan 45, and then Jordan Jarvis in 40. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how this all plays out. Also, this weekend, we have MXGP of Germany. It is happening extremely early in the morning. Don't ask me when. I just know that I got to wake up at like 6 a.m. to watch this stuff. But going into the weekend, for the championship points for the MXGP class, Fevra has like a 50, it's like a 46-point lead right now. Like, what? Like, give me my calculator here. It's 47 points, so not bad. I think that's over Lucas Kunin. Lucas Kunin went 1-2 and Febvre went 2-1 at France. They're the most dominant guys right now. I can see another potential battle going into into Germany. I don't know who to favor. They're literally like neck and neck for me. Like, Fevre was on France soil, dominated, not necessarily dominated that second moto, but it was an awesome moto by him. Even first moto, he came through the pack, made a bunch of passes. Lucas, he rode great first moto, got arm pump, held off Jeffrey Hurlings for a while. Second moto, he was right there with Fevre the entire time. It was 0.5 at the finish line, right? So Very interested to see how Germany plays out. I want to say Lucas Kunin gets the W. Maybe goes like 2-1 for the win. I can definitely see that. He definitely needs to make up some points here. He is 47 points down. He can definitely make it up in the qualifying stuff and the races. But I think if he starts clicking off some wins, I think that would definitely be possible. 47, though, is quite a lot, but you never know. For the MX2 class, that was a crazy France. All I got to say is, wow. Kyle Wolf went up, had like a 15-point lead going into the weekend, and now is down by 25 on Simon Langerfelder. Like, that's crazy. That's a huge swing. So Simon Langerfelder is the points leader. Adamo's in second. Kai's in third now. But yeah, kind of crazy. I hope Kai's okay too. He is dealing with an ankle injury. That's I believe, like the final word for it. So hopefully he's okay. But for this weekend, I think it might be a battle between Langerfelder and Adamo. I don't know the health of Kai, right? Like, I don't know if he's going to come out swinging. He's going to get some therapy during the week. I personally don't know. I would love for him to battle with those boys and get the W, right? Because he needs those points. But I think you got to bet with, like, Langerfelder and Adamo, right? They're, like, on fire right now. I was looking back at last year's results. And last year's results, Kai got second to Lucas Kunin, who's in the 450 class now. Langerfelder got third. Adamo got fourth. So, like, who are we even picking for this weekend? I have no idea. I think I'm going to go Kai, though. Maybe Langerfelder. I don't know. Maybe Adamo, too. Like, those three podium, I think for sure. Sasha in the mix, too. Then you throw in, like, Benistan, too. Like, bro, I have no idea. Anybody can win on any given weekend. I'm going to go Langerfelder for the win. I think he gets it done. He maybe extends the points lead a little bit. Maybe he just ties on points. I don't know. But I think Langerfelder gets it done. And for this weekend, we have the Triple Crown Series starting up over in Canada. The first round is going to be at Wild Rose MX. It's over in Calgary, Alberta. There's going to be 8 rounds for the series. And you can actually watch it on the Fox Sports like app as well as Ride TV. And there's some cool names racing in this. You have Dylan Wright, who is a multi-time champ. You have Phil Nicoletti. You guys all know who Phil is. And then you have the defending champ Jess Pettis. And also it's happening on June 1st, which is Sunday. The first race is going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm definitely going to be checking this out. I don't necessarily know if I'll be making like reactions or anything like that for it, but I'm just going to tune in and watch it. I love watching some moto, so I'm definitely going to be watching this. I'll make sure to have the link for like their website in the description below for you guys to check out, as well as Ride TV. It seems pretty normal, straightforward for the app and stuff like that, so definitely check this out. I'm going to be tuning in. Also starting up this weekend is the Brazil Arenacross. It's like a 4-round event, and they call it stages, and they're going to have 2 stages this weekend at the Interlagos Festival. Definitely butchered that. Interlagos Festival, that's much better. I said it correctly. All right, don't judge me. But you have some really good names in this. You have Dean Wilson racing in this. Enzo Lopes going to be racing in it. Michael Alessi also is racing. I saw like Gage Linville will be participating. You have Greg Aranda, who's also really good, participating. Yeah, so definitely check this one out. I'll have the link and everything in the description below. I believe they also stream it on YouTube, so definitely check it out. And some other exciting news, Beta USA opened up their national headquarters over in California. They started this back in 2023. With this facility, it's going to be a larger and more efficient warehouse for motorcycle and parts distribution. There's going to be a studio for marketing department, an engine dyno room for testing, a dedicated service and training center for dealer support and technician education. Yeah, a lot of things happening with this. It kind of reminds me of what they did with like KTM a couple years ago. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Shout out to Zach Osborne for being an ambassador. That came out a couple weeks ago that I didn't mention in a video, but that's also pretty sick. I actually saw a video of him riding it just literally today. So yeah, freaking awesome about Beta. I'm excited to see who actually like rides Beta outside of like the factory team. Personally, for like motocross, you don't see a lot, right? So I want to kind of see if more, say, amateurs, more just individuals pick up one of these bikes and go out to the track and just kind of ride them. I personally haven't seen a lot. I'm just going to be front with you guys. Like, I haven't seen any. So very interested to see how that goes in the future. And lastly, we got to talk a little bit about video games. MX Bikes Pro Motocross Series is officially starting up. The first round is actually today at Paula. They're going like a week behind the real life event just so they can make the track very, very similar, which I think is pretty freaking sick. If anybody is like streaming it, like Linz or anybody else, I'll make sure to have their link and everything in the description below for you guys to check out. I will also have the track in the description for you guys to check out. I'll definitely be playing it. Also, MX Sim Pro Motocross is still happening. Now, the hype might not be there because Kellen kind of retired, but it's still going on. And I want to give a big shout out to the boy Luke Sullivan for giving me some links to give to you guys so you guys can watch watch it. We're gonna have a main broadcast link that's by Jay-Z Media. We're gonna have Seth Cars. He is the 450 points leader right now, and we also have Luke Sullivan's POV. He is second place in the championship. So yeah, definitely check it out. MX Sim Racing, like the pro stuff, is honestly so freaking sick to watch. I think it kind of like a little bit above MX Bikes in my opinion. Just the racing pro stuff, just my opinion. But yeah, make sure you guys go check out those streams. Go show some love to them. It happens every Wednesday prior to the race, like the main races. So every Wednesday. So next race for round 3 is going to be next Wednesday. You guys get the gist. All right. So make sure you guys check out all that. It's a big shout out to the boy Luke for giving me all those links. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the love on all the videos recently. You guys are absolutely killing it for us. So I really do appreciate that. And if you guys enjoy this, make sure you guys hit that like and sub button, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow for the watch party as well as some reactions this weekend. So much love, guys. We're out. Peace.